Hey happy homemakers, today's video I'm very excited to bring to you because it is part 2 of my fall cleaning routine series. I have a really fun toddler activity to share with you because all work and no play is not good for anyone, and a really delicious healthy lunch recipe to share with you as well. So let's get cleaning. Before we dive into this video, I want to let you all know that this video is in collaboration with a lot of amazing blogging mamas. They're all sharing their favorite cozy fall recipes. You don't want to miss any of them. They all look so good. I will have all of their links in the description box below, so make sure you head down there after you're done watching this video and get prepared for some amazing cozy fall recipes. As per my usual, I like to line up all of my cleaning products. I have a lot of great ones that I'm going to be using today. The Method all-purpose spray I mentioned in my last video. Their sea salt and lime cleaner is a new favorite for sure. And of course, I like to begin every cleaning session with some caffeine. Today I'm enjoying the Tazo pumpkin spice latte chai tea that you just warm up and mix with some steamed milk, and it's absolutely delicious. You guys have to try this. I got it at Target. It tastes like fall in a cup, and it just gives me the kick that I need to get started with the cleaning. Next, what I want to do is write out a list to keep myself on task. I am switching up this year and doing my fall cleaning room by room rather than by job. So today I'm going to be cleaning both bedrooms, my room and the children's, and I just wanted to make sure that I didn't leave anything out. Really quickly, if you are new to my channel, I just wanted to say welcome. My name is Justine, and I'm all about joyful motherhood and natural living and an orderly and peaceful home. I try and I love encouraging other mamas to invest in their husbands, children, and just to make their homes a safe haven for their children and families. And I try to give lots of inspiration for that in every single video. So if you're interested in that, would you please make sure you subscribe and leave me a comment down below, letting me know where you're watching from and how you found me. And to everyone else, thank you so much for coming back. It really means a lot to me that you support me on my channel, and I really hope that you guys get as much inspiration and motivation as I try to pack in every single video. So if you want me to keep them coming, let me know by leaving a like down below. Also, give me any video requests down below. So the first thing I'm going to do is to move all of the furniture away from the walls so that I can do the walls and baseboard. And I like to keep my children with me and entertained while I'm busy working. The temptation is to send them off with their daddy or with a babysitter, but I always try to incorporate them into my cleaning because I know that that's how a lot of you mamas do it as well. So I try to give you ideas on how to keep them entertained. So for this moment, it was very easy. I just moved my big armchair right outside my door so I could get it out of the way to do some deep cleaning, which is what this video is all about. And they just had so much fun playing with it. Also, Marcus is getting to be a very good helper, and so a lot of times I will just have him help me do the jobs. So the first thing to do was to pack up everything that was on the floor and get it out of the way. This looks like a lot of junk, but this is where I've been storing all of my Poshmark clothes that I'm selling. I just don't really have a lot of storage space to put them anywhere else, and our garage is quite full as it is. And then I also have a lot of stuff on the floor that is waiting for my fall clean and decorate with me video, so keep your eyes peeled for that. It will probably be up later this week. So excited about it. So the first deep cleaning job I'm going to be tackling is to wipe down all the walls and baseboards. And like I said, I'm using the Method all-purpose spray in the lime and sea salt scent, which smells very good. And I chose this one because we have a dog and he's in the house a lot, and it's supposed to help with pet odors, which it really does. And it works really well too. At this point, Marcus and Coco were done playing with the chair, so they wanted to come inside and help me. I gave them each a squirt bottle full of water, and then their own cloth, and they had just so much fun spraying down the windows and wiping them down. And because it was water, I didn't have to worry about them spraying it in their eye or drinking it or anything like that. It was great. I I can't believe how dirty the baseboards get every year. It is so gross. Let me know if it's the same in the state that you are. I just feel like I never really noticed it until I moved to Oregon, but I'm sure I just wasn't paying attention pre-marriage and kids. Once the baseboards were done, I also spot cleaned the wall with the same cleaner. And I will be moving all of the furniture away from the walls except for my bed and my dresser and the kids' dresser, because they are just way too big and way too heavy, and Daniel wasn't home at the time I was filming this. So I just decided to just skip it this time. No one ever looks back there, and I would just deep clean the areas that I could. There was so much junk behind our nightstands, it was embarrassing, but this is real life and I try really hard not to do any light cleaning before I actually film my cleaning video, which some of you guys have mentioned. I try to keep it as real as possible, but believe me when I say that it's very hard to fight the urge to want to clean and make things look a little better than they are. There was so much junk back there, so I had to grab my vacuum and just vacuum it out of the way first and then clean the baseboards. With a microfiber cloth and the same cleaner, I also clean all the closet doors and doors. I mostly spot clean just because it would take forever to clean everything, but I do focus around the bottom of the doors and around the handles. After that, the baseboards in my bedroom looked so crisp and white and clean. Next, I moved into the children's room and focused on the same things in there. Their baseboards are not painted, so the dust didn't show up as much, but it was definitely still there, so I wiped it all down. But their walls especially were very dirty because they like to kick the walls and put their feet up on them, so I made sure to wash those as well. And I get a lot of questions about why Marcus and Chloe don't have beds, so I will just address it here in this video. Chloe had a crib up until a few months ago. She started climbing out and I did not want her to fall, so we took the mattress out of her crib and put it on the floor, which was great to train her to not be in a crib, because if she rolled off, she didn't get hurt. She just fell on the rug, which was fine. But Marcus, who has a toddler bed, really wanted to be just like sister. So in order to not have them fighting over her mattress on the floor, we just took both beds out of the room until we can afford and I can pick out the 2 toddler beds that I want to. So that is the plan. I might end up getting them bunk beds, but I'm a little apprehensive about that because Marcus is so little. So let me know if you guys have children with bunk beds and what your opinion is on that when they're so young. Marcus is only 4, so that's kind of why I haven't made a decision yet. Once the walls and the baseboards were clean, I just grabbed a vacuum and vacuumed underneath their beds, and then I started piling everything together and off of the carpet because I'm going to be cleaning the carpets later on in this video. So I just quickly vacuumed the wood floor under all of the furniture and then the rug as well. Next, while I still had the vacuum out, I switched out the attachment on it and vacuumed the trucks and the windows. I don't know why, but these get so dirty, it's gross. It's one of my least favorite jobs to do, but having this vacuum makes it a lot nicer, and then I'll go in and spray it down with the all-purpose spray and wipe it down with a microfiber cloth, and it ends up nice and clean. After that, I headed back to my list. It really helps me keep going to watch the list get checked off. After that, I headed back into my bedroom to vacuum in there to prepare for the carpet cleaning. I switched out the attachment again on my Dyson, which, by the way, I get questions on this all the time. I will have the link to the exact one I have down below. It's one of the more inexpensive models, but still works great. And I love how small and convenient it is and all the attachments it comes with. So I vacuumed along the cracks in the doorway and then along my windowsill, which was really hard to reach because our headboard comes up so high. So I just did the best I could, wiped it down with some all-purpose spray, and after cleaning my windowsill, my microfiber cloth was disgusting. After that, I put the long hose back on my vacuum and fitted that same narrow attachment on it and vacuumed along all the corners of my wall. On cleaning days, I try to make it a point to do something fun with Marcus and Coco because I don't want them to feel like Mama was busy all day and didn't pay attention to them. So I always pull out a fun craft. This is a basket I put together that I call my rainy day basket, and it only comes out at certain times when we're trying to keep busy inside. And one thing I have in it, which they absolutely love, it's amazing, are something called water beads. If you haven't heard of them, they're so much fun. This kit I got on Amazon has some really fun tools that came with, so I'll have that link down below. I also add some measuring spoons, some cups, stuff that they will have fun playing with from their little toy kitchen. And this is something they will play with for at least 30 minutes. It's the most amazing thing. All I do is pour about a tablespoon of the water beads in some water, and they will grow to be about the size of a small marble, and my children just have so much fun. But because they're so little, this is something that I do stay nearby and watch them with, just to make sure they don't swallow anything, but they are not toxic, and the children just have so much fun playing with them. I'm just going to be in the kitchen right next to them cooking some lunch. And today I'm going to be making harvest roasted veggies with an avocado chimichurri, which is something that I'm obsessed with right now. It has loads of veggies, but it's a really hearty, filling meal. All I do is roughly chop about a cup of some purple cabbage, 1 red pepper into bite-sized pieces, half an onion, about 6 to 8 crimini mushrooms that I have washed. And the best part is that I'm going to be using this butternut squash fresh from our garden. Our butternut squash has been doing so well, and it's delicious. All I'm going to do is slice the squash in half and then cut off the stem so that I have a flat surface to work with, and slice off the skin and then dice it into small cubes. Butternut squash just tastes like fall to me. I love the sweet and the savory combined. It is just so good in this recipe. I'm just going to dice about a cup of that, and you can definitely play with the measurements of the veggies. If you like more mushrooms, add more of those. If you don't really like red peppers, add less of that. After that, I just heated up a pan with some olive oil and first roasted the butternut squash for about 4 minutes until it was browned on the outside. I'll have all of the directions and measurements in the description box below if you guys want more details. After about 4 minutes, I added the rest of the veggies and let them cook for maybe another 4 minutes. To the veggies, I'm going to add some seasonings, a little bit of pepper, and about a teaspoon of salt. And you may notice that this is a lot of veggies. I like to make a big batch and store it in my fridge to have it for like 3 lunches during the week. Meal prepping like that definitely makes it a lot easier for a busy mom to eat healthy. I'm also going to add about a teaspoon of cumin to the mix and a half teaspoon of garlic. Once that has cooked for 4 minutes, I'm going to put it in the oven at 400 degrees for about 14 more minutes until all of the veggies are fork tender. While that's busy cooking, I'm going to quickly make the most delicious chimichurri sauce I have ever tasted. It is so good, and it has lots of great healthy ingredients in it. For about a cup of the sauce, you're just going to want 2 tablespoons of diced yellow onion, 4 tablespoons of chopped parsley, 1 teaspoon of minced garlic, 2 teaspoons of dried oregano, half a teaspoon of salt and pepper, 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar, which is so good for you, 2 tablespoons of lemon juice, and about 8 tablespoons of avocado oil. Half an avocado and about 1/3 of a cup of mayo, but I have been loving using organic vegan mayonnaise from Trader Joe's. I'm going to put all the ingredients except for the avocado oil into a mini food processor, and while it's blending, I'm going to slowly pour the avocado oil through the top. And this will make about a cup of the dressing. This would be really great with some grilled chicken or fish. I think that you guys will love this recipe. I'm going to just store this in a mason jar in my fridge for about 4 to 7 days. Once the veggies are out of the oven, it's time to plate everything. And on top of the veggies, for added protein, you can always sprinkle on some shredded Monterey Jack cheese and just let it melt. Or what I've been loving to do is add a fried or poached egg to the top, which I'm doing today. Some roasted chicken breast would also be delicious on this. And then I'm just going to top it with the avocado chimichurri and then sprinkle on some toasted pepitas or pumpkin seeds, which I roasted on the stove for a couple minutes, and sit down to enjoy my delicious and well-deserved lunch. I didn't end up getting back to the cleaning until nap time, which is kind of nice. It's a nice little break for me to be cleaning alone, honestly. The next job on my list is to do all of the bedroom windows from the outside, which is not something I typically do. But I always hate this job because there's always so many spiders stuck up in the corners of our windows. Anyways, so for this job, I use again a microfiber cloth, but this time I'm using the Mrs. Meyer's glass cleaner, which I've had for a long time and I really do love. After that, I did the window behind my bed, again scraping the spiders down with a stick I found. There was one spider, I don't know if you can see, but he did not want to get out of the corner, and then when I was trying to put the screen back in place, he actually clung onto the screen and I had to shake him off. It was not fun. After that, I noticed my mirror was very dirty. It always gets very dirty with little toddlers, so I just washed that as well. The next big job that I do twice a year, in the summer, in the spring and in the fall, I always rent a commercial carpet cleaner from Home Depot for $28 plus some carpet cleaner and just give my carpets a good clean. And I actually skipped this during my spring cleaning last year, so the carpet was extra dirty. Last year Daniel helped me with this, but this year he's been very busy, and so I just ended up doing it by myself, but he went and got it from Home Depot for me, so that was very nice. Anywhere there is a spot on the floor, I will slowly go over it about 3 to 5 times, and it literally gets out every single spot in the carpet. Afterwards, they looked so nice and clean. There was a big stain here beside my nightstand. I don't know if you guys can see it very well on camera, but I went over it a few times and it came up really well. Once I was finished, it was completely gone. Like I said earlier, I'm not going crazy moving my dresser and my bed. They're too heavy for me, but I did try to push it out of the way so I could get underneath the bed a little bit on each side, and I did for sure move the small furniture. And I don't know if you can see this line in the carpet, but the side closer to me has been cleaned and the other side is still dirty. That's how well this carpet cleaner worked. Vacuuming, Marcus woke up, and so he joined me in the room just playing around, but Chloe was still asleep. Once I was finished, the carpet was so clean. It felt so nice. Actually, my whole room felt just amazingly clean. Even though it doesn't stay clean for long, I do really love this feeling, and I'm trying really hard to maintain it. Chloe was still napping, so I didn't end up getting their carpet cleaning done in this video. So the next job I did was to fit the brush attachment onto my Dyson and vacuum all of the cobwebs in the corners of the walls. After that, I went back to my list, checked off the last jobs, which felt so amazing, and then dumped the water from the carpet cleaner into the toilet, and it was so dirty. It was disgusting. Anyways, I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. Let me know if you did by a like and a comment down below. And also, what jobs are you tackling for your fall cleaning routine? I would love to hear. Once again, please go ahead and check out all the lovely ladies in the description box below. I think you will love the recipes they have to share. I hope you're all having a wonderful day, and I will see you all in part 3 of my fall cleaning routine videos.